That's good. Up 40%. Wow. That's great. I knew it would pay off. They said, invest in gold. Yeah, right. Investing in maple syrup. Now that's a payoff. Gold. Can't put gold on pancakes, can you? No, you can't. The more money I make, the more I can spend. Wow. Hi. So glad you could be aboard. I was just checking out the market, the stocks. How's your investments going? Did you put them in the maple syrup and the bacon? That's where it's at today. Don't go for none of that Bitcoin stuff. No. Don't pay. And gold. They try and get you there. But we all know that that's not what pays the most. It's the maple syrup and the bacon. It's like the perfect marriage. Did you pack enough clothes and enough things? Because we're going to be gone for a while. At least a couple of months. Everywhere where we have to go. That's why I'm so glad that I bought this ship. It was another great payoff for my taxes. It's really worth it. I stopped the motor, well, the motors for now, while I have my cup of tea, and so we can talk, because I've got quite a few things to tell you about the trip, and you're going to be helping me out with well, some of the things around the boat. Seeing I just got my navigation license as captain, there's still quite a few things that I'm not aware of that you can probably help me with. Yeah. Grab yourself some tea. Have a bit of tea, yeah, while we talk. Special blend. Had the chef prepare it just the way I like it. Yeah. And okay. Yeah, so like I was saying, that I got my navigation license online. It was pretty hard, but I got through it. Some parts were actually quite easy. And the questions, some of the questions were so dumb, like, does a boat float on water or on land? Duh. Yeah, like, that's a trick question though. Because I saw on the internet these new boats that can go on land and on water. I'll have to check that out. Yeah. But the main thing is that when I purchased this yacht, this sailboat yacht, yeah, it came fully automated. Yeah, I'm going to show you. It's fully automated. I don't have to worry about the sails. I don't have to worry about the motors. I don't have to worry about navigation. All I do here on my cell phone is I just punch in where I want to go, and the boat is going to plan everything out for me. It's going to check the weather status, and seeing we're in the month of March, we're going to be missing most of the hurricanes because it's not hurricane season yet. So that's a good thing. So, and if there's ever any alerts, it's just going to pop up on my phone. So I could be on land, or I could be, resting or whatever I'm doing. The automatic system is going to tell me. So that's what I like about it. So that's a good thing to know, good thing to have too. Now, I've had some requests from the chef. He wants me to pick up a few things for our menu. And I took the advantage right away of stocking us up, seeing we're already here in Canada. I stocked us up with about 100 gallons of maple syrup. So we should actually be good for the trip. Yeah, with 100 gallons, I think so. And on our stops, we're probably going to meet up with some guests or friends or family, because I have family a little bit everywhere. Yeah, that's why at the same occasion, I wanted to spread the good news in person about my new investments and their fortune, you see, and to let them know at the same time if they want to hop in on the deal, just like I told you. It's really worth it. So, and I printed out a map here. I've got a map that I printed out to show you, like the trip, the destinations that I want to go to. So I got it all figured out here. Because I want to go like to Europe and France and all that. I want to go to Australia too. So I figured on the map what we're going to do is, first I have to go to Gaspé, Quebec, to get some lobsters. The chef absolutely wants me to get them there because they're the freshest. And I have some family there, so I'm sure I'm going to get a great deal. Yeah. So we'll first we'll head out there, seeing it's the closest, before we head out to sea. Yeah. So we'll get, I don't know how many, but at least a couple hundred lobsters for sure. Yeah. I'll put them on ice. I don't know exactly. Maybe I can put them in a cage and throw them overboard and they'll stay in the water fresh too. That could be an idea, I don't know. I'll have to talk to the chef first. But if you have any tricks, let me know. I'm all ears. Yeah. And then, with what I was figuring, okay, we could head up. I would like to go to Spain. We'll take the North Atlantic Ocean. If we head that way, we could go up to France and Spain first, probably. That way, I could get the wine and the champagne while we're there. Probably get some cheese too. Some camembert and some brie. We'll get that there, and we'll cut across. We'll go to Italy while we're on ground. So I figure that way we can get some provisions, and we'll take the time too to relax and visit some of the sites too while we're there. They have some lovely places. Yeah. And then, while we've just about picked up everything there, it's because I have family there too. On my mother's side, France. Yeah. That's goes way back on my mother's side. So I know I got family there and some relatives. And we'll have some great food. Especially the pastas and the breads. Wow, I love bread. Then I was figuring, while we're close, I wanted to head up to Scotland. Yeah. Just make a little detour up. We could go to Scotland, and that's, my father's side. So I'm pretty sure I got family up there too in Scotland. And go check out the sights while we're down there. Yeah. I've heard of a few things that I want to go check out down there. And maybe get some booze. They got some good stuff down there. And some beer. I'll pick up some beer too. Yeah. I like the imported stuff. Yeah. And then go see for family and whatever. Then, once we're finished there, okay? I routed it all out. We'll head down towards the South Atlantic Ocean. We'll head down there. And we'll cut across towards Madagascar, the island of Madagascar, where they'll be waiting for us. Yeah. Because they have the Madagascar Festival every year, and I wanted to go check it out. So, be some dancing and partying and stuff. So, while we're there, and we just dock the boat by the island. It's a piece of cake. Nothing there. Then we'll cut across, but I don't want to go like, we'll have to cut across the Indian Ocean. And we'll have to cut across the Indian Ocean here. And I don't want to cut across right away. No, because India is up here. So I figured after we've had some time in Madagascar, we'll head up to India. Yeah. Because I got some family up there, and they're into spices, okay? I think it was on my grandmother's side that, I think, or was it Aunt Lydia? I'm not sure, but I know we have a lot to do with spices. And I know that there's some spices that are worth a lot of money. So I was thinking of maybe investing in spices and getting some while we're there, so we could stock up on the spices while we're in India. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah. And then we could head on down, towards the Indian Ocean afterwards. Because I don't want to waste too much time either on the ocean, even though it's beautiful. I want to go see so many sights, so many places to visit. And I'm sure that you would love to do the same. Yeah. That's why I'm so glad that you come with me. Yeah. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah. But I did check out this one place on the map before. And where was it again? Casablanca, or I forget the name, but somewhere, and it was like, wasn't sure if it was the Casablanca Straits or the Cabana Straits or something, Cabana Straits, but on the map, like, the passage was only like this wide. It's a very small passage. And I don't know if the yacht is going to fit. So we'll have to put an alert warning for when the boat gets there, to make sure it fits through the passage. Yeah. Then we'll head down, and then we could gun it to head out towards Australia. Yeah, I want to go see the outback. Because I'm sure on my grandfather's side, like the Aboriginal tribes and that come from his side. So I know I got some family there. And I want to get myself a pair of crocodile boots. I've always wanted a pair. Yeah, I've seen them, like, in the movies and all that. But I want my own pair, so I think that would be a good idea. I started a list. I'm always writing things down for a list of what I'd like, what I need. And I want to up my wardrobe, my fashion statement. Because, when you have a yacht, you gotta have the fashion statement that goes with it. So I was thinking of picking a few things up on the way. And I know India. I know the colors. The silk and all the linens are so beautiful. I want to get myself some light clothes and some colorful clothes while we're there, of course. And I want to get a couple of bottles of champagne, some caviar. I've never had caviar. Apparently it's very salty. Yeah. Very expensive. I think I'm going to have to get there because I think it's beluga. Yeah, caviar. Beluga from. I might have to get it from Russia. I'm not sure. We might have to make a little detour. But there's no water heading that way, so we might have to rent a car. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Maybe I can have it flown in, whatever. So, yeah. Do you think, anything that you could possibly want? Don't ask me for a Lamborghini from Italy, because I don't have room on the boat for that. Even though I wonder if it would fit in the back. Oh, no, come on. It can't. No. That I can always have it imported or exported or whatever. So I can't think of anything else right now. Okay, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to send a message to the navigation system to tell them we're just about ready to take off and where we'll be heading to first. So, here, that's in. So the motors will be starting pretty soon. We'll be on our way. At least I don't have to worry about the sails. You won't have to worry about any of that stuff. It's all automated. They know when to put the sails up and when to take them down and all that stuff, so we don't have to worry about that at all. No. Okay, so that's onto the system. That's really good. Now, just gonna finish my tea while we're finishing relaxing here, and eventually we'll be able to watch the sun go down, sunset. Apparently they said that when the sun goes down on the sea by the horizon, it makes a noise. I don't know if that's true or not, but we're gonna find out. Yeah. We'll know because we're right there. Yeah. So we're gonna see. Okay, finish my tea. Well, we better get started. We got a long trip to go. Yeah. And for anybody else out there that's watching, because there's always somebody watching, don't forget, you can always hop on. I got plenty of room on the boat. So you can now is, rent a helicopter or something and come and see us. And we love you. So take care. And we'll be catching you on our next adventure. Okay, so come on. I got the list here. We'll go get those lobsters. Yeah, for the chef. That'd be a great idea for supper. Nice fresh lobster.